This meeting is being live. This meeting is being live streamed. Okay.
Well, apparently we're not having dinner tonight.
Sorry.
You're not the only one here. We had a boiled hot dog on a hot dog bun, and that's all we got.
I can go and get something.
Yep, looks
Time
like
to
it's
start
live.
the ritual.
Looking good.
Oh, no, I didn't mean now.
So that's the delay we're having.
There's always a delay. Now shut it off because you're going to use up my bandwidth. All right, whoever is not doing parts is going to have to grab the camera. Remember that. Hey, Gavin, can you go around and turn the fountain on? And then give the battery for the lights no, the fountain is down on the bottom. There you go. There we go. And then whack the lights because they're off again.
So those is four here.
Apparently,
How
we
many
just
are
need
online?
another one.
This
And then we need
Nancy,
to teach
Diana
Stanley how
away.
to drape.
That's it. And then Nancy dropped away.
What's wrong with Nancy?
Nancy walked away.
No. Hermes is ready.
Ah, it says Hermes is ready.
Rue's chair is ready. Fire pit is ready. The well is ready. Jonathan has a Sears table. Whose card was sitting up there that's going to blow away if we don't tuck it under a rock? Is that your card?
White and Stanley's.
Gray?
It's the white one. It's Stanley's.
Stanley, why is your card sitting over there?
I don't know. I didn't put it there.
Sisters, very Charles Dickens tonight. And apparently we're offering grass for grains. All right.
Is there offerings for the Hermes?
What's that?
Oh, no Hermes offerings.
What's the matter?
No Hermes offerings.
I'm working on it. Give me a sec.
Which one of you marked off that you did all the offerings? Uh-huh.
All I do is put the bowl there.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's get going. It's getting dark, and we're already an hour late. They had a freaking erection, dude. Not acceptable.
Where do you put them when they're
There
waiting?
is a shot glass that's specifically Hermes's. You make me get my phone out to tell you, aren't you? Say points on it.
Oh, these are plastic ones and the metal ones.
Here's what will come out.
Yeah, I guess we'll use one of these.
He had very specifically two tiki-looking cups. Where are the tiki cups? I will bet they're in the hardware tub and you put it away. All right. Let us gather around. Take a deep breath. I call on the pods of old. May those bards bless us. May our lips be as swift as honey. May our tongue drip with silver, or vice versa. May we be inspiring. May we be inspired. May we speak clearly. May we be heard. So be it.
So be it.
And I call on the gods of technology, of lightning, and communications. May our bandwidth be broad. May our camera be clear. May our broadcast be received. May our remote friends be able to participate. And may we have an awesome ritual. And hear us, of course. So be it.
So be it.
All right. Cleansing people, go cleanse. You and I are coming this way. We are going to wait for them to clean the space. Oh, sorry, you're looking at my chin. It's a little, it's right on that side. Right there. It just slides up.
Yeah.
Just use this.
That was for this.
Let's just use this, Stanley. There's another one on this side.
By the might of the water.
This is where the procession starts.
We don't process very much because a lot of us but we do still within space first. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the light of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the light of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the light of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy.
This is sacred. This is very quiet, that's what. This is sacred space. Let all thoughts and words beyond this point focus on the sacred. Work, finances, household obligations have no place in this sanctuary. Anger, fear, frustration have no place in this sanctuary. Hatred, spite, infatuation have no space in this sanctuary. Leave them and all that would hinder our worship here among the profane. And as you enter this space, may this blessed water purify your body. May the fires ignite your spirit. May the waters purify your body. May the fire ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. May the fires ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. May the fires ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. May the fires ignite your spirit. Come we now as a people
Gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people, together in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people, to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people, to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame.
Please remain standing as you are able. We come to this place to venerate the mighty kindreds. May those denizens of the many realms bless us as we give praise and offerings in their honor on this holy night. We are here to honor the kindreds.
We are here to honor the kindreds.
Oh, look, it worked for a minute and now it doesn't. We begin with Nancy, acknowledging the host of all Druid rites. But first, let us share in this grain as we lift our voices in song. To song number 4, We Are One with the Mother.
We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other, by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other, by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other, by our lives, by our birth.
Nancy?
Great grandmother of many, you who were first in this land, it was you who knew the hearts of the wolf and his brother Coyote. And it was through your wisdom that you chose Coyote to bear the sack containing all of the people. And it was you who knew that at that crucial moment, Coyote would open the sack, releasing the people upon earth. So too, it was you who knew that though many of the people would be scattered like seeds on the wind, the last out of the sack would remain here in this place, walking in your footsteps. So too do we, a new people, walk here, where your feet once compressed the earth, and we too give you our love and our honor, and look to your wisdom to guide our footsteps. Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you. And now Jonathan will lead us as we turn our attention to our patron and his shrine.
O silver-tongued messenger of the gods, I call to you, who are guardian, guide, and patron of this grove. Far-traveling luck-bringer, your shrine is your presence we welcome in our sanctuary. Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcomed.
Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome.
This is not loaded right. Somebody didn't. There we go. You may be seated. Please mute your mics. It is time for us to take a moment to contemplate the season and the reason for this rite as Stanley explains.
The wheel of the year turns, and we come to the hottest part of the year. The sun has baked this land, leaving it scorched. Though the cooler temperatures are almost within sight, there are many more days where yet the temperatures may reach 110 or higher, and where flora and fauna must conserve their strength and moisture. Still, here in our desert, it is time to begin the second growing season of the year. The soil is ready where, where rains have swept away the, the dried detritus of the season. This too is a time when we prepare to send our kids back to school, maybe have a last minute vacation and fun in the sun before they go back. It's time when we notice the transition into the darker part of the year, where the hope for shorter days to finally bring secretion from the heat and more than just a dream. Today we've gathered to honor Lu Lumfather, Lu Samadanacht, Lu Lon Womenek, but by many names we know him. Lu, son of Kian, of the Tuatha De Danann, of Ethnu, of the Fomorians, foster son of Taitu, of the Fir He is a liminal god related to all the major keepers of Ireland. So bright does his godly countenance share that he was once seen as a second sun, outshining the first and from the wrong quarter of the sky. So clever is he that once he was compared to each of the experts of Tara and bested them by knowing all their skills and more besides. In August, Lu's month was named by Lu as a time to commemorate the contribution to Ireland that his foster mother made. Games and competitions were to be held, even to this day, in the form of events at county and state fairs in her honor. While we languish in the dead time, readying ourselves to begin the second harvest, still we honor the season and fresh fruits and vegetables that will be imported to us in this season.
So let us lift our voices as one folk as we make our offerings in reverence and in joy. Now we recall the cosmos as it was in the beginning and through our collective memory. Let it be born anew. But let us begin before the beginning with Viviana calling a causator for this rite.
I call out to breast, spirit-tended king, master of love spells and kindly friend, noble and fortunate, gifted with excellences and hot of valor, with a visage never woeful. Born of two races, king of the Tuatha Dé and battlefield leader of the Fomorians, who taught agriculture so all could be fed. Come, O flower of the Tuatha Dé, come and aid us as we renew the cosmos. Through you, let the present and the beginning merge. Let this sanctuary become as the Mundi, the Bile, the center of all.
With the causator in place, our seer, Jonathan, will now guide us in renewing the cosmos. That part. You're in your book. Settle yourself, my friend. Settle yourself, my friends. Get comfortable. Now take a deep breath. As you exhale, let your mind empty. Let thoughts and worries flow outward with your breath. Breathe again, pulling in the night and letting your cares drift away. Breathe. Now cast your mind back. 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 Let your mind wander into the deep dark. And so, here we are at the present.
No.
In the beginning, there was darkness, for the day begins in the night, and the vast emptiness was formless. But in the sea of chaos, matter gathered into a lifeless ball, churning with heat, pulsing with the heartbeat of the cosmos. Then the earth heaved and the elements separated, and above the rolling mass, clouds gathered. Beginning as thin wisps of moisture drifting through growing mists, joined and ascended, until the sky above thickened with the evaporated liquid, drawing a blanket across the newly formed firmament. And these clouds too took up the pulse of the cosmos. Then from the darkness, the gathered waters fell.
Is that not Nancy?
Coming first as a fine mist to cool and soothe, the gentle rains grew into a mighty deluge, covering the raw stratified earth in a thick layer of frothing liquid. And these waters took up the heartbeat, ebbing and flowing, a steady balm on the world.
Then above the throbbing pulse, the sky grumbled and light flashed. And in the thick, dark clouds, tentative flickers sparkled randomly and grumbled, echoed ominously, until the night was dark and silent no longer. Then the light reached out with forked fingers to stroke the waters, to prod the land not yet covered. And in that moment, the land and the waters were joined with the fires from the skies above. And the heartbeat of the cosmos pulsed throughout the new world until life filled all of the realms. And the day began.
And so here we are at the present. And so here we are at the present, which is the beginning. Pulse is renewed, and we are rewoven into it. Above, below, between, as it was then, as it is now.
Newly born and forever in existence, these hallows in our sanctuary, the well, the fire pit, and the shrines, mark the center of the cosmos to which all things are connected. Now gather yourselves, my friends, and let us get our powers pumping for the work ahead by singing. Song number 17, The Crossroads. Where is my songbook? Will we meet at the crossroads where our hallows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end? There are ways leading upward
to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way going westward to the setting sun. There's a way going westward where the shades belong. We will all be going outward when our time has come down that lane leading westward into the great beyond. There's a way going eastward through the hidden vale. There's a way going eastward where the fairies dwell. There are gnomes, wights, and dryads, leprechauns as well on that path going eastward into the sacred vale. So come meet at the crossroads where our hallows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way going downward beneath the fertile sweep. There's a way going downward where hidden treasures keep. In the smithy's divine hammers with sparks crash and leap by that stream glowing downward into the molten deep. There's a way going upward where azure counties lie. There's a way going upward where royal chariots fly with offerings and omens from messengers on high through the flames going upwards to castles in the sky. So let's meet at the crossroads where our hallows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way swirling outward beyond the sodden dune. There's a way swirling onward, morning, night, and noon. Among reefs, waves, and trenches, roulette and harpoon on the tides outward, following the moon. There are stones at the center, a sacred peristyle. There are stones at the center, where tricksters may beguile the weary and unwary who tarry for a while at the intersected center of the transcendental mile. Still we're here at the crossroads where our hallows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Yes, we're here at the crossroads, center of the cosmos. Oh, we're here at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
We need help with that song. Hold on to that power for a moment longer, for it is time to stir the energies of creation. Together, let us join our powers to open the gates and the ways marked by these hallows, that they may link us directly to the realms beyond. Steadily. Anna.
Oh, shift dark soil, last cover of the day. Shake the stones, loosen the loam. To the left, to the right, from the front and to the rear. Shift and rend, shift and rend, shift and rend. Reach westward in your rending, dark soil, traveling to the very ends of the earth. Shift and rend, shift and rend. Form a fissure, pushing ever westward. Press out the bedrock in shearing walls. Let the abyss appear. Shift and rend, shift and rend. Let the gate to the underworld, the realm of the dead, be open.
Let the gate be open. Light your torch.
O shimmer enchanted cloak, first veil of life, build the barrier, sever the threads. To the rear, to the front, to the right, and to the left. Stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear. Spread eastward in your tearing enchanted cloak, traveling to the very origins of the earth. Stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear. From a rent, splitting ever eastward, press out the fabric in rippling pleats, and the occult appear. Yeah. Let the gates to the ethereal world, the realm of the number ones, be open.
Let the gates be open.
Apparently that's what color we're doing today. Get your drink dipper.
I gather this perpetual fire, that its flame may blaze the way to the crossroads.
I draw up this spring of water that it flows may usher the way to the crossroads.
Mine than yours. O churn mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, toss the waves and stir the currents. To the west, to the west, to the south, to the east, to the north. Churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Reach downward in your churning mighty waters, draining deep into the very bowels of the earth, and churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Form a whirlpool, spinning ever downward. Press out the cooling liquid in rushing walls, and let a whirlpool appear.
Turn and turn.
Turn.
Turn, churn and turn.
Turn.
Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be open.
Let the
Ways
ways
be open.
O stir mighty fire, gift from the skies above. Lift the air, stir the winds, to the east and to the south, to the west and to the north. Twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn. Reach skyward in your burning, mighty fire,
and burn.
rising up from
Twist
the very
and
core
burn.
of the earth.
Twist
Twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn. Form a fire swirl, spinning ever upward. Press out the scorching flames in rushing walls, and let a tunnel appear. Let the way to the heavens, the domain of the sky deities, be open.
Let the ways be open. Yes. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Let this spear. I think we got a little bit too much kindling and not enough heavy wood. Let this spear, this arm lengthening battle post, stand with us at the center of the ways. Let it glow with an inner light that all the kindred might know and see that this is a crossroads between the ways. Now, as you have aided, so it is. The ways are open.
The ways are open.
Oh, wait. Don't go anywhere. I need those keys. Hold on to the keys a minute. My friends, the ways stand open, yet we remain firm on the land, on the earth which is our home. Let us sound out the call and issue invitations to our kindreds that they may join us here at the crossroads, the center, which is the beginning, the present, the end. But first, Stanley will call on a gatekeeper, a guardian to stand at the center and ward these crossroads to the realms. And Gavin's going to take the camera. And do it from this side since the fire's moving that way. Step up a smidge.
We call out to you now, no other Article Lamb, of the craft contested silver hand, of the famous glaive of light, of Phineas of the Tuatha de Danann, O strategist and provocateur, O king and clansman, O practical and wise arbiter, come with your fiddle board, come with your widows, come with your wise silver banner word. Silver-armed warrior, be welcome among us.
Silver-armed warrior, be welcome among us. O fierce champion of the Tua today, we are entrusting you with these keys to our sanctuary and pray that you stand vigil before these open ways during our rite. Keep watch, Nuada Argetam, that the flames do not burn out of control, that the water does not rise out of the well, that the unwelcome, the dangerous, the inimical pass not into this space to disturb our worship. And now let us turn our attention to the Ancestors' Shrine as Viviana calls to the Ancient Ones.
To all those whose bones lie in this land, whose hearts are tied to it, whose memory holds it, ancient tribes of this place, we offer you welcome. To all our grandmothers and grandfathers, our own beloved dead, blood kin and heart kin, ancient tribes of our blood, we offer you welcome. To all those wise ones who guide their people, poets and seers, judges and magicians, wise women and men of ancient days, we offer you welcome. Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Ancient Ones, be welcome among us. And now let us turn our attention to the Nature Spirit Shrine as Stanley calls the Noble Ones.
To all the spirits of the mountains and trees, all you ancient and bearded fathers and subtle and spry children, spirits of the land, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of rivers and streams, to the cloud sisters and rain sisters, to fresh spring daughters, spirits of the waters, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of the creatures of the earth, you beasts who walk or fly or crawl or swim, spirits of the creatures, we offer you welcome. Noble ones, be welcome among us.
Noble Ones, be welcome among us. And finally, let us return our attention to the Sacred Center as Nancy calls to the Shining Ones.
To all the primordial ones, progenitors of all that is oldest of old, shapeless and faceless, powers of all, most ancient of gods, we offer you welcome. To all the shining ones,
Apparently that was not oil.
first children of the mother, wisest and mightiest, loving and comforting, gods and goddesses, we offer you welcome. To the goddesses and gods of this place, ancient and powerful, known to us or unknown, gods of this place, we offer you welcome. Shining ones, be welcome among us.
Shining Ones, be welcome among us. My friends, we have come now to the most important part of our rite. In a moment, we will invite the guest of honor to his chair and offer him the gifts and praises. Before we do that, though, let us take a moment to gather up that which we will offer. There are many items on the table behind the big bench which are appropriate for offerings. If you did not bring an offering of your own, you are welcome to choose something from the items the Grove has provided for that purpose. We extend the use of these provided items to our remote guests as well. If you would have an offering made on your behalf, please open your microphone and let us know what you would like to have prepared. If you would like to make an offering at your personal shrine instead, now is the time to ensure that you have what you need to do so, but don't offer yet. Go get some offerings. Quick, quick. Remote folks, what do we need to get for you guys?
Nobody wants anything yet. Ray?
Oh,
Oh,
should I put
Viviana?
it in chat? Or just get me
No,
like
go ahead.
Get you
like
what?
whiskey or rum.
Whiskey or rum for Viviana?
Okay.
We have a tiny bit of whiskey left, so
I'm sure there's some kind of hard burning something here.
yeah. There's also Hornitos, a little bit of Sailor Jerry.
You know what, Sailor Jerry, that's my favorite.
Sailor Jerry. Sailor Jerry.
What do you want?
The one in the back, that one.
Open it up. I'm holding hands here. Well, we have a couple of rums. We've got spiced rum.
Oh, I thought that was
We got
vodka.
silver something rum. Caribbean white rum. Really, Stanley? Yeah, but butter is almost melted. All right. Anybody else? Nancy, you good? Nancy?
Sorry, I was typing to Ray. Ray
Okay.
said he's got his here.
Okay.
Okay.
I was asking him if he wanted us to say anything, but I do not, and Jill does not.
Okay. My friends, please bring your attention back to the sacred center. If you need more time to collect your offerings or to arrange an offering on your behalf, please continue in the text window. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Welcome to the divine beings, the heroes and honor dead, and the Shi, Puka, and other beings of nature. To all of you who have gathered in our sanctuary, we pray that you join us in showing worth to our guest of honor for this holy rite. And first, I will issue a formal invitation to Lou. We call to you now, Lou, O master of many arts, bright hero of the Tuatha De Danann, wielder of the spear Glorious. Come, dazzle us with your brilliance. Mighty young bull of the first harvest, great guardian of roads and travelers, champion, protector, and king, come, fill us with your knowledge. O orphaned son of the all tribes of Ireland, fostered among the grains, doomed to kill your kin and yet fated to save them still. You giver of Gaius and demander of Eric, come, judge us in our sacrifices. Clever-minded, sure-handed, master of all crafts, warrior, bard, smith, druid, king. This time the gates stand open, no challenges necessary. Your arrival is long awaited. Mighty Lou, be welcome among us.
Mighty Lou, be welcome among us.
We did put oil in here, right?
Yes, I did. It's a new wick.
Yep. O shining Lu of the long arm, behold, we bring gifts for you. May you bask in our praises and accept that which we offer. And now, my friends, it is time for us to individually present our offerings to Lu. Please hold your offerings for any other guests or beings until you are directed. And if you would make an offering to our guest, please come forward and do so. Just remember the wind is blowing that way.
Viviana, here's yours.
Okay. Lu, accept this sacrifice.
Lu, accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Lu, accept this sacrifice.
Accept his sacrifice.
I come here as promised to pay off my debt. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice. Accept this sacrifice. Jonathan? Any other sacrifices to be made to our honored guest tonight? Then let Anima remind Lu how much we value him one last time.
I come here to sing praise to Lu, now shining Lu of the long arm. There your father's bones lie, and satisfaction you gain. There the gate opens, your skills unrevoked remain. There that scorching eye closes, your spear plunged deep inside. There you stand, shining on fields with trees to bride. In each you give your whole, and in each we see your strength. What challenges we face, may we wholly embrace, that like you, we each rise beyond all confines. Lu, we honor you.
Lu, we honor you. And so we have given our love and our wealth to the dazzling warrior king. Now let our voices arise on the fire. Let our voices resound in the well. Let our voices echo from here to the realms beyond. Lu, accept this sacrifice.
Lu, accept this sacrifice.
O mighty Lu, we have given you our praise and our offerings, and now we ask that you indulge us as we offer to those others who have joined us tonight. May you bless them as you bless us. And now that our guest of honor has received the lion's share of our bounty, if there are any other offerings to be made to the mighty kindreds assembled among us tonight, deities, nature spirits, or ancestors, you may take a moment to come forward to do so, or do so at your personal shrine, or click come off of mute and have an offering made on your behalf. I think we had too much kindling and not enough intermediate wood. Right there. Watch the key. Too much. Almost done. Plenty. Plenty. Go ahead.
Ancestors by craft, magicians of days old, to you I address my petition. May you guide me, watch upon me with favor. This is my offering. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Thanks for all that you've done to help me get through life, Mom. And since you have crossed the Rainbow Bridge, I ask that you watch over me and Dad and the other animals we take into our stead. I'll figure out the physical on this side. Thanks for everything, Mom. Accept my sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice. I thought it blew past.
Lou, for strength and skills for the future. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice. Any other offerings, sacrifices, words to say? Online people? Nancy, Viviana?
No,
No, I'm good, thank you.
I think Gavin has something.
Oh, yes, please.
He was really preoccupied.
Sure. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Somebody else is here. They just walked behind me. I thought Jonathan had got up, but he's still sitting. I'm like, well, they just walked behind me. And no more offerings?
No, the ancient ghosts are waking.
Apparently. My friends, please be seated. Please mute your mics. Except for Gavin. Stanley's going to sit down now. My friends, we are in the presence of the many beings whom we have invited to our right. Now our seer Jonathan will lead us in hearing what they have to share.
Let us be silent a moment. Let us breathe. Let our hearts listen. Let our minds be open. Let our spirits be receptive. The kindreds are gathered close around us, and there is a story to be told.
There are times when all feels right with the world, at least as much as it can be. Nothing's ever perfect. But there are times when the world seems out of place, disjointed, and you feel like it is upon you to make a correction, to put it back into a better alignment. When your background is both Fomorian and Tuatha De Danann, you have the ancient ones who have lived in this land for ages, and you have the new ones who were guided and brought to this land. I feel both running through my veins, and I feel the world is out of order somehow. We've just gotten done with a great battle, but it doesn't feel right. I finally realize my father, Kian, is not here with the celebrants. I look through the dead. I cannot find him. And the earth calls to me, saying, come out the wilds. I have something to show you. And I go, and I find a pile of rocks. Rocks unnaturally heaped, calling to me. These rocks have been set with a purpose by my father to tell me what has happened, to let me know. It seems he was murdered by the sons of his enemy, Turian, Brian, Luca, and Lucara. And rather than having him die in a noble fight, they wounded him from a distance and then came upon him. And he told them before they slayed him, because it was obvious that was their intent, that their weapons would be cursed, that the weapons that killed him would be cursed with the deed to tell his story and to avenge him, or to aid in his being avenged. And so they did not want their weapons to carry this curse. So they used these rocks and pummeled my father 1,000 little deaths, and then piled them on top of him and left him here without a proper burial, without a proper mourning, without the honor of dying in battle as he should have. And so I take my father and I bring him back and I give him that proper burial. And then at the feast, celebrating our victory, I call upon the crowd and say, what would you do if your father was unceremoniously murdered and left without a proper burial? And everyone agrees. I would kill the people who murdered him. They deserve death. And I look around the room and I see the three sons of Turian. And I see their eyes. And I know the rocks are telling me the truth. And I look at them and the guilt overcomes them. And they say, we ask for an Eric, something, a way to atone for this misdeed. And even though their fate has been sealed, in my mind, I agree to this Eric. Said Hercules, when he slayed his wife and children, got 12 laborers. And I said, I only have 8 for you. These things are 3 apples, a pigskin, a sword, a chariot with a couple of horses, 7 pigs, a puppy, a spit from the fire, cooking spit. And they say, oh, and shouting on a mountain. And you just to let out a shout on a mountain. And they said, I said, do you accept this, Eric? And they said, we do. And then I explained to them, the apples are from the Hesperides, at least 3 golden apples. These apples can heal any disease that is racked in the body, cancer, liver, whatever. And they say, okay. And then I said, the pigskin is from the king of Greece. It, if wrapped around you, can heal battle wounds and other wounds, grievous injuries, and make you whole again. And they have agreed to this already. And the chariot is from Sicily. And the 2 horses that pull it can pull this chariot over any landscape, rocky, mountain, smooth pass, and over the waves as well, through the water. And these horses can never be killed. The 7 pigs, they can die every night. You can slaughter them and eat and feast. And the next day, they will be alive again. So you will never hunger. The spit is from the fairies from the island of Theramone, I think. The fairies know where they are. And the mountain, you just need to shout 3 times at the top of the mountain. And they think, oh, that is the easiest of all, right? And so the 3 brothers accept the Eric. And then they come to me asking if they can borrow my steed, knowing full well that my steed is borrowed and I cannot lend a lent item to someone else. So then they ask if they can borrow Mananan's boat, which I think was their intent, because you cannot refuse the second request. They knew I would refuse the first. I think their father coached them on this one. And so I agreed to let them have Mananan's boat, which you just tell it where you want it to go, and it will take you there. But before I give them the boat, I charge it with bringing them back at some point, dead or alive, and off they go. And I hear stories. They have gone to Sparta. They've gone to Greece. They've gone to the Hesperides. And months pass. And still my father's murder is not avenged. But then they return to the boat. And they've gotten the apples. They have gotten, oh, the puppy. I forgot the puppy. The whelp, the hound whelp. Anything you set him to chase, he will chase it down and kill it at your request. This dog, and the dog cannot be killed. So he is a formidable ally in a battle as well. And they come back with the puppy and the pigs and the apples and the chariot, the horses and the pigskin. And I'm like, you have 6 of the things. Where is the spit from the fairies? And have you shouted on the top of the mountain yet? I'm like, no. I'm like, and off they go to finish their Eric because they are duty bound. And as Lou, it is my word is if you make a pledge to me, it must be done. And they had done so. And so they come back. They have the fairy spit. But it turns out making the 3 shouts on the mountain, the thing they thought would be the easiest, was the thing that brought about their end. Because there, that mountain was protected by giants who have made a pledge that no one disturb what is inside the mountain. And anyone who tries to shout or disturb them must be killed. And they fought well. They got away, but they all 3 had injuries that could not, from which they would not survive. And so they make the request that they get covered with the pig skin so that they can heal. And I said, this was not part of the deal. Let me consider this. You have to think. And as I considered it, they all passed away, one by one. Went to the great beyond. And their father, Turian, is there. And he's begging, can you put this pig skin on it? Like the pig skin can cure a wound, but it cannot remove death. Death is final. And so in his sorrow, he too passes away with his 3 sons. And he gives the bodies over to his daughter to bury. She put all 4 of them in a single grave. And somehow now the earth is back in alignment. That which was wrong and out of balance is back in balance. And the world is flowing as it should, as much as it can be.
So we have given our sacrifices and spent time with our kindreds. Now, Seer, what messages have the kindreds for us? Those lights should be on all the time.
And presented with the staff, tree of life, and the spiral. The staff we must hold strong in times of uncertainty, and for those natural leaders among us with benevolent intent to lead the way on safe roads. The tree of life, we attend to our own affairs, to meet our needs and thrive in any condition. Life is bountiful, we should share the bounty. Spiral. All things are cyclical, non-linear. As we improve our lot in life, let us work together to keep the home we live in joyous, uplifting, community connecting, and wise-footed on our trails. The omens are good.
That is a full and timely message. Thank you. In the days and weeks ahead, may we heed and be guided by the messages we have received. Now deep breathe. Now breathe deep and settle yourselves. The ways stand open before us, paths and whirling tunnels that reach to the realms beyond. And amongst us here in this sanctified space, and just beyond the borders between our realms, there are a crowd of guests who've answered our invitations, entering into a temporary relationship with us. As we have given our sacrifices of songs, poems, herbs, and fine oils and alcohols, and praise to the kindreds, now we will ask them to deliver their blessings to us in return. We know that these blessings will be magnified many times by their greatness. Now, my friends, as you are able, stand or unmute your microphone and speak truly. Is it your will to receive the blessings of the kindreds?
It is.
It is.
And will you accept these gifts given without recrimination, remorse, or regret?
We will.
We will.
Then ask of your own free will.
Give us the waters.
Waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us
Give us the waters.
Give us
Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Ancestors, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel, that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings. Give us the
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Nature spirits, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel, that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings. Give us the waters.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty deities above and below, we meet you at the crossroads with this vessel, that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the
Mighty
waters.
Lu of the long arm, we present this vessel to you, that you might fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the
Give us the waters.
Give us
Give us the
This
waters.
vessel is filled to overflowing, a glowing container of blessings. Behold the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
Please join me in addressing our guests by reading aloud the words of affirmation from the order of service in the front of your songbook. Lu, shining ones, noble ones, ancient ones, we stand before you in pride, honor, and friendship, and accept these blessings which you have given. And we give the first of these blessings to the patron of all Druidry, and to the patron of our grove, that those who support us may share in our fortunes. And now let us share in these blessings. Should be cups in the cup. All right, you are spilling all over the place today. One more for Jonathan. Finally, we pour out this blessing for all of you who are attending ritual remotely, and for those of our grove who could not be with us today through no fault of their own. May these blessings find you all, no matter where you are. The waters of life.
Waters of life.
Hmm? Yeah, something Bellini. Ah,
I know that.
it's a very tasty, some kind of Bellini. The waters of life. All right. Working tonight. And so this rite draws to a close. Let us thank all those who have accepted our invitation and hospitality tonight. Beginning with some guy named Beej.
Who's that?
Guy. Clearly, I have a script issue I need to fix. Speaking to our guest of honor. I need another offering. Somehow we didn't have enough cups. Yes, please. Some really good rum since we don't have any whiskey left, I guess. O shining Lou of the long arm, we thank you for walking among us tonight. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Dazzling Chief Lou, we thank you.
And Lou, thank you.
That was awesome. And with Nancy at the Sacred Center.
Shining ones, eldest and brightest, we thank you for walking among us today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you. And with Stanley at the Nature Spirit Shrine.
Spirits of the earth, fully manifested on this mortal plane, we thank you for your presence in the sanctuary today. We know that you remain among us always, felt though rarely seen. But as this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, giving our love and asking nothing in return. Shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you.
That's very weird because I thought you were thanking the nature spirits.
Oh, noble one, nature spirit, we thank you.
Nature spirits, we thank you. And finally with Viviana at the Ancestor Shrine.
Mighty ancestors, spirits of those gone before, we thank you for joining us here today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you. And now, spear-wielding hero, gatekeeper. You have stood with us at these crossroads, and your keen observations have kept the fires and waters safely contained to their tasks. Your mastery of the keys has kept us safe from those who would travel through the opened ways to our sanctuary, just to disrupt our worship. You have made it easier for our beloved kindreds to find their way to our sanctuary as our guests, and you have seen each of them safely back to their own realms. For all of this and more, we thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you.
Now, Stanley has some final words to say to our gatekeeper.
O fierce champion throughout the day, our ride has come to an end, and we have no more to ask of you at this time. Before you depart, though, accept this final gift, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Isibido Nuwada Adikilam, we thank you.
Nuada, we thank you. And now, as our rite comes to an end, this spear is no longer needed to guide travelers. The connections to the ways, too, are no longer needed at this nexus. So let us calm the energies. Let us close the ways so that the veils between the realms may fall into place. Ancestors. And we start opposite from when we end, so you're first. Stanley, give us a light.
Mighty fire, gift from the skies above, still the whirlwind, and let the fiery tunnel collapse. Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn. Let the hungry flames dwindle until there is naught but smoke remaining. Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, and let the clouds of smoke break apart, dissolving into gentle tendrils of scented mist. Calm the twist, calm the burn. Let the way to the heavens, the domain of the sky deities, be closed.
Let the way be closed. Mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, fill the whirlpool and let the watery tunnel collapse. Calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the churn, calm the churn, calm the churn. Let the rushing walls of liquid collapse inward until there is naught but a steady flow. And calm the churn, calm the churn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the current slow and spread, dissolving into the gentle lap and suck of water against its boundaries. And calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, and calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be closed.
Let the way be closed.
Enchanted croak, first veil arrive. Restore the charm and let the preach fall flat. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. 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 Let the fabric be sewn until there is not but a seam between. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. And let the severed threads rejoin, resolve into a single shimmering brine. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Let the gate to the ethereal world, the one with the noble ones, be closed.
Let the gate be closed.
Dark soil, lost cover of the
Last.
last cover of the day. Release the abyss. Let the ship fall in. Still the ship. Mend the wren.
Still the shift.
Mend the wren.
Still the shift. Mend the wren. Still
Let the
the
bedrock
shift.
reform
Mend the wren.
until there's
Still
not
the
the
shift.
foundation
Mend
made.
the wren.
Still
Still
the
the
shift.
shift.
Mend the rend, still the shift, mend the rend, and let the loosened loam fall back,
Still the shift.
resolving into a mounded blanket of memory.
Mend the wren.
Still the shift,
Mend the wren. Still the shift.
mend the rend.
Still
Let the gate to the underworld, the realm of the dead, be closed.
The gate be closed.
Clockwise.
The fountain is returned. The fire pit is returned. The shrines are again but stone. And thus the ways are closed.
The
Ways are closed.
And so this rite comes to an end. The kindred have returned to their realms. The ways are closed. And yet the hallows remain. Well, fire pit and shrines. Tangible symbols of the cosmos as it was in the beginning, as it is now, as it shall forever remain. When we depart this sanctuary, may these hallows echo in our minds, in our hearts, in our spirits, that they may continue to connect us to the realms beyond our own. And now there are a few last thank yous to be given before we depart, beginning with Jonathan at our patron shrine.
Clever luck bringer, even as your shrine remains in our sanctuary, so it is that you stay or go regardless of the ways between realms. This gift, given out of love and nothing. Hermes, we thank you.
Hermes, we thank you. Finally, we thank our host, great grandmother of many. Let us never forget that she will always care for us so long as we remember and care for her in return. So, one last time I say, Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother,
we
thank you.
And now let us go forth into the world as Kith, carrying with us the blessings of the kindreds and a spark of the energies of the realms. So be it, this rite is ended.
So be it.
The
This
right
rite is ended.
May the road
Thank you.
rise with you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rains fall gently on your fields. And until we meet again, may they hold you in the hollow of their hands. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
We made it. We survived. It's only 9:30. We didn't even make it to 10 this time. That's awesome.
Let's eat.
Yeah, you get one hot dog. That's all you get, mister. I didn't bring anything. Hold that. Nancy, you look frozen.
I'm here.
Oh, nope, there you are. Thank you so much for keeping the co-hosting going on.
You're welcome.
Thanks to Jill for taking parts and Viviana for taking parts. And Ray, I'm sorry that your microphone wasn't working and you couldn't do parts. It now occurs to me that you could have used your telephone to dial in and call in and speak that way, because you know that's when I think of these things. So hang on before everybody runs out. We need to update.
Jill and Viviana already left.
Of course they did. Just ran right out the door. No bells. Hang on a minute.
I told them, thank you so much for coming. Even if you are not there in person, your energy added to the ritual.
They did. All right.
And for you people that are there at the ritual, thank you so much for being there.
Thank you so much for everybody who helped. All right, we had
Yes.
how many virtual people today? You, Ray.
5.
5 virtual?
5. Well, and you're on there twice, so 7.
Let's not count me. Just you guys.
Okay, 5.
So
Viviana,
Nancy,
Jill, Nancy, and Ray. That's 4, sorry.
4.
Viviana, Jill, Nancy, Ray. 4.
4 virtual plus Jonathan, Gavin, Stanley, Beej, and Anna. So 5 in person. Am I counting right? 5 in person. That gives us a total of 9. We're down from last month's 10, but you know, it is what it is. Awesome, guys. There is food inside. Oh, there you are. We don't have a lot tonight. We have some snacks and stuff. If you want to.
Okay.
Grab some like salady things. Oh,
We're
hey, Gavin,
out then.
those pop open salads, I have one in the fridge. We can use that one. But if you have like the macaroni salad, not the mayonnaise one, the other macaroni salad, that would be awesome. Good night, Jonathan. Please make sure you hang up your tabard before you go. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going. Good night.
All right. Good night, Nancy.